All right, everybody, welcome back to the Galaxy Podcast on episode 8. I can't believe we're still doing this here because if you go to YouTube, I say I'm back, and 2 videos later, it's gone. So, welcome back. Today we are joined here with Scrappy. How are you doing, man?
Doing good, bud. How about yourself, man?
Living the good life. Now, Scrappy, he is when I had Frosted, he was one of my old GMs. He was also a rebirth captain or resurgence captain, whatever you want to call it. So, and then now he is the owner slash CEO of Chaos, and you also got a part in the U-18 Cod League too, don't you?
Yes. I'm one of the two owners of the U-18 Cod League.
How's that going for you?
It's actually going really well. I mean, we kind of, after last season, like, we didn't know what to expect.
Hmm.
Going into season 6, man, it's just the amount of people that have reached out wanting to not only be a part of it, but the other owner, Dash, he's busted his ass to get us sponsors and get possible investors and all kinds of stuff.
I completely understand that. I mean, I'm older and I know the mistakes I did with Frosted, and that's probably what I should have done. But all I was focused on was getting a team first, to be honest with you, and trying to make the team better.
It's
But
hard getting sponsors, man. It really is. Because a lot of them, I've seen a lot of them live up to what they say they're going to do, but in the long run, it's all sponsors seem to be very short lived.
yeah, I can believe that. I mean, we had it was not really a sponsor, it was more of like a partnership with a PC website, building website. I forget what they were even called, to be honest with you, but they were gonna help build some stuff for Frosted, and they didn't do shit.
I can tell you a little story about that guy because I remember that meeting that we were in for them.
Oh yeah.
So that guy, he ended up moving on and trying to have a league, and in the league he was trying to push those computers,
Mm-hmm.
and he tried to get other people to like. He went around hitting up all kinds of freaking orgs. And finally, his league finally died off, and they deleted it. Like, and he got rid of everything. But for like,
Hmm.
I don't know, almost a year after I left Frosted, I saw that dude. He pop up. I swear to God, had his nose and everything, and nobody ever trusted him.
Yeah, I went out of the COD scene for a while, so I kind of missed a lot of stuff. But then again, um, for him, like he could have started his league and he could start a LAN and that start doing LANs and have those PCs like run the LANs. Like you played off those PCs and then promoted your PCs from that. But I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't think he had money. I think that was the whole deal.
He probably didn't. He was trying to get sponsorships and trying to get more stuff. So I don't know. How's that org going for you too?
It's going really well. Like we had pretty damn successful season last year. I had, you know, different guys play from all over, and we ended up with having teams in challengers finals and champs with CDL. It was pretty cool.
Oh
It was
yeah.
something. It was an exciting season, man. One of the guys that I was trying to pick up from the very, very beginning, like before the season actually started last year.
Hmm.
Um, we never finalized signing anything. He played for me a little bit, but at the very end, he was actually playing underneath us at champs.
Yeah, I was out of the COD scene. I'm still kind of out of the COD scene. I haven't even bought BO6 yet. I don't plan on buying BO6 anytime soon, to be honest with you either.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm just kind of. I seen the hype for BO6 and I watched a lot of the gameplay. I'm just like, I feel like if I buy this, I'm just going to be disappointed. I'd rather have the hype for BO6 still be there, but then me go into BO6 and then have just be disappointed.
But as COD players, are we all disappointed every year and nothing changes?
I mean, that is true, but like, man, it's just sad to go into a game like. What really killed it for me was MW2, MW3. That killed my passion for COD.
Besides
MW2
the
sucked. MW3 was a exact replica with new maps. It sucked ass. You paid $100 for a DLC. That
see,
that's that's my opinion.
I didn't mind MW2. I just didn't like the maps to be honest. Like some of the maps, they weren't competitive. Like there was just there was only so many shooting lanes on everything, and it's only so much you could do. It was very bland and crap.
Yeah, it's I just I miss the old CODs. I don't know if it's because I was younger and I actually cared more, I had more time to play, but like they were so much more simpler. You don't have seasons. Fortnite ruined almost damn near every game. There's a battle pass now. There's rank resets. Who cares? Bring back the 10 prestiges, the levels, and everything, where stuff was so simple, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, I didn't even start playing until like Warzone came out. I played games back in 2007, 2008 when I was in Iraq. When I left Iraq, I put the games down. I never played again until after COVID.
Hmm. I honestly forgot about that.
Yeah.
I started playing in Ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know what
Actually,
that
wait.
was.
2014, I think, was Advanced Warfare, right?
Um,
15 was Black Ops 3, but I can't remember if Advanced Warfare became before Ghosts or not. It might have. Uh, but either way, I started on Ghosts. I didn't play Advanced Warfare. I think it was after Ghost. But I went from Ghost to Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is still to this day my favorite COD of all time. I still think it is one of the best CODs of all time.
I hear a lot of people say that.
And like I don't know if that's just because I didn't play a lot of the older CODs or it's just my personal opinion. I mean, the zombies was great. You have to admit the zombies was fantastic. Multiplayer, that shit was amazing. Campaign was the only downfall of that game. The campaign was the only ass part about it. And CDL honestly was pretty good in Black Ops 3 in my opinion. But it could go
See,
either way.
since I didn't play back then, dude, I didn't know nothing about any of it. Like it's like culture shock when I started playing it again.
Oh yeah, it's changed a lot. I think World War II could honestly be one of the best game CODs too. I think it
I
got
heard somebody else saying that recently.
I think it was killed by a lot of other games. Fortnite was out. That was peak Fortnite when World War II came out. I mean, all the hype of World War II was coming. They had the war mode. That was great. The campaign was pretty good. The zombies weren't that good, but the multiplayer was good. The campaign was good. Campaign honestly might have been my favorite campaign I've ever played for
Yeah,
World
like
War II.
I like playing the campaigns again when I started playing, but like somewhere along the way in the last year or two, I guess the last two gods, I don't enjoy the campaigns anymore.
Yeah, me either. First thing I do before I even touch multiplayer is zombies. Literally, as soon as I join the game, campaign.
Yeah,
I won't play anything else until I beat the campaign. I will spend the whole day playing the campaign before I even play anything else. But now Black Ops came out. Who gives a shit? I bought MD.
yeah.
I bought MW3 last year, like 2 months late, and I played it for like 2 days, and I said this is dog shit, and I just haven't played it since.
Dude, I don't even install it anymore.
They're so big. All the
Yeah,
games are huge,
it's way too much space.
and
Every time
then
there's an update now, it's like 80 gigs.
I know. And then you have if you're on console, which I've always been on console, but I have PC now. But you have to buy extension card just to have more space on it. And then when you have that, it fills up so fucking quick. Mine's literally 1 terabyte and it's already full. Like,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
So I got into building PCs also
Oh,
recently.
oh seriously?
Yeah. So like when I started Chaos, like I was wanting to learn more about PCs because like when I got my first PC, my son literally had to like look it up for me to know shit about it. So I taught myself how to work on them and how to build them, and I've slowly just bought like a piece at a time. I bought me like a graphics card, and I bought the motherboard, and I bought the CPU. I bought everything just a piece at a time, finding things on sale that I wanted, so I could end up with the best of what I could find. It got me I got me a hell of a gaming computer now. I can run almost 400 frames of COD on 4K almost.
Hell yeah.
It's it's all AMD stuff. I like AMD over
Yeah.
anything else.
I don't think I could ever switch to PC. Like I look at PCs and I look at my PC. I'm like they look cool, but like I just can't step away from controller. My
Well, I play controller on PC.
Yeah, but
I
then
don't
you
play.
get all the PC lobbies and you're on controller.
It's not too bad.
And like when I'm on controller, sometimes I want to like when I'm on Xbox. Sometimes most of the time I play crossplay, but when I'm by myself, I just want to relax like late at night. I want to just play controller lobbies and kick some ass, you know.
See, that's when you hook up your PlayStation and have it set up right next to your PC, so your PC screen. Like I got multiple screens, so you can just hook it up to your screen. You swap the PlayStation to PC or PC to PlayStation.
Yeah, I have multiple screens. I have an L-shaped desk. I have a PC to my left, and then right here you're on my PC monitor, and then I have my face cam on top of it. Usually my face cam's on top of my gaming PC, my gaming monitor, and that's to the right. And then up top I got my Xbox. I got two hard drives up here that's about to fall off actually. Heck of a deal. I got two hard drives holding 150 games. Over here, I got a whole bookshelf full of Xbox games. I I got a ton of shit everywhere. And then I just bought a basic PC. Like this PC was like $300, but it runs perfectly fine. I sent it to multiple people that I knew. Shout out to Hudbud and Lego. Uh, helped me figure out to find a good PC, and it actually runs like GTA 5 just fine. I couldn't believe it.
Most most of the PCs out there that talk about being gaming PCs and stuff, most of them will run stuff just fine. It's one thing I learned like about graphics cards and stuff. You can say you have a 4090 graphics card, but the
Mm-hmm.
reason there's such a price difference in them is because whoever buys the chip for those graphics cards and builds a graphics card around it, you can do it where it runs on like for that type of graphics card, you can max them out, don't have them where they can be overclocked, or you can have just the most basic, simple things done to them where there's nothing really extra that you can add to add to it, and it's a lot cheaper that way. You still end up with a 4090 that way. You know, lower end brands cost less money, but I mean to be honest, they all work pretty well.
Yeah, my PC, it's basic, but it works for me. I just needed a PC to stream. I had a laptop, and I couldn't stream off my laptop. So then when I moved out, I bought a PC, and it's been the best investment I've ever done. So then now I can stream. I'm also thinking about getting a third monitor to put on top, so then I can be on my PC, and then I can see like chat and stuff onto it. But
That's
uh,
what I did. I got three now.
yeah, I'm about to move to three, three or four, one of the two. I'll probably move to three and just have it above my monitor for my PC because I have my light above my Xbox monitor. So, but then I upgrade to a Series X, and I went to play on my regular Xbox just the other day, like it's in my living room. I went to play on that. That shit is so fucking slow. I didn't think it would be so slow compared to this Xbox. I didn't notice the difference, so I went back and played it and had all the lag.
It's being able to see do a like the FO view at 120 or 110 instead of freaking like 60 and 80, whatever it was on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was like, oh my god, no wonder I keep getting my ass handed to me. I mean, I still suck, but I'm not getting my ass handed to me quite as often.
Oh yeah,
It's
my
such a game changer.
yeah. For me, I did a whole new setup. I got um, so right before I moved out, I bought a whole new setup. I bought two monitors. I bought my PC. I bought a Series S. Didn't like I couldn't use this, so I bought a Series X, and then sold the Series S. Then I bought a desk. Bought a face cam. Well, I had a face cam. I had my capture card. I bought my light. I bought this new mic. Actually, I just upgraded. This is my old mic. I need to sell it, but I have my new mic now. I got my light now. Um, I was how I used to compete. I played off a 50-inch screen TV with my Xbox One and a gaming chair from 2015 that's still somehow together. That's torn to fucking pieces. That was my first gaming chair.
You know what
And
I used to compete for Austin. You know what I used to sit on?
how
My
what?
coffee table. Coffee table in my living room, dude.
Oh my god. That's just I didn't compete long, but that's just how I competed. I started then when I upgraded, I started doing Madden tournaments. Figured out I'm not as good as I thought I was. Uh, People who actually play for money, they are absolutely dicks when it comes to it. I will say that. They will run the most basic shit and run your ass over. And they'll run the same play over and over and over again.
You learn how to stop it.
Yeah, then you learn how to stop it. Then they shit the bricks. And then they pull out some other random play. Then you got to learn how to fix that. Because the thing is, you play 4-minute quarters and you have to figure it out. And those 4 quarters, you're fucked. There's no game planning unless you. Because there's like 50 people that entered the Madden tournament that I used to play in. There's no game plan unless you know who the guy is and he constantly plays in it. There's no game plan whatsoever.
The guy I umpire with, he plays Madden and stuff, and he's always like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go home and play Madden, take some kids' money."
The thing is, I play in like free tournaments, so like you'd play like the tournaments would start on like Thursday night and would end like Sunday night. So then you'd had all weekend to plan. There's one guy, he whooped my ass every single time I played him, and I even drew out his fucking play, looked at old like streaming gameplay, and drew out like and then the percent chances of who he's throwing to, locked down his play, figured it out, went to the game. Had the defense set up, locked him down. He threw 1 pick. He changed his whole offensive scheme and still whooped my ass. I was just like, what the fuck? Because he literally figured out, he's like, if I change these 2 routes, he can't run this defense. So if he throws here, if I throw here, he's going to be covering here, but he can't cover these guys. I'm just like, son of a bitch. I can't do it. No matter how hard I tried. It just didn't work. So how'd you get into esports? That's what I asked Soup when he was on.
How'd I get into esports?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like when I bought the Xbox, it was just like for family entertainment during COVID and crap, and then I ended up enjoying playing, so I kind of took the whole damn thing over. Ended up having to buy my son a separate one because I was always on mine. What was supposed to be a family one turned into mine, and I started playing Warzone, and I started playing just with friends, guys I was in the military with and stuff. And honestly, then I figured it out through running with Frosted. I mean, that's the first time I'd ever really gotten into anything. I started looking more and more at the competitive scene, and that's what ended up leading me to getting Kaos so big into it. And I enjoy when I found out that you can get kids scholarships to go to college playing esports. That's what actually sucked me in because I'm a coach. I coach baseball, and I do it because I like working with our youth.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I learned about our youth boys is that I grew up with a lot of really great role models. I was very lucky. I had all kinds of male role models, all really good ones. And I've learned a lot of these kids when they come to practice in baseball, man, they might be lucky if they have one male role model.
Oh, yeah.
And then that one male role model might be a piece of shit. So when I found out that was another avenue to help kids stay focused, out of trouble, and get to college, really dove big into it.
Oh, yeah. I do miss esports. I do miss owning my own org and knowing that like all the things I messed up owning the org that I could fix and know how to actually grow the org 10 times better than what I did. I do miss it, but I just can't go back. And I even thought about reviving Frosted last year because the website I played for all the free tournaments, you could earn up to $100 a week competing. And there was going to be no teams. It was just going to be individual because there was no like duo squads. So it's like you wouldn't have to deal with like teams or people gaining trust. It's like if you don't do good, that's your fault. You need to get better. So, or you and our players would compete against each other. It's just going to be you're going to be representing us, and then my marketing, we would just market people to get bigger. I was going to reopen Frosted last year. I was going to like kind of convert it back into like my old org with Divert. But then I was like, I don't have the time. I got powerlifting. I started playing semi-pro football now so I can coach high school eventually. So it's just, I don't have the time. And then I got brought in with Galaxy. And to be honest, I barely have time for Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. I try to help out as much as I can, but I think esports for me is over, to be honest with you. I
The
just,
thing I do different with Chaos is there is no requirements for our content creators that they have to reach. They don't have to. They'll never have to be on a certain number of days. They'll never have to have a certain number of followers, and they'll never be required to do anything in particular. Because the simple fact is, I like to watch them grow on their own, and some people are content. Dude, I got 3 people that watch me, and they interact with those 3 people, and that's what they enjoy doing. Like, that's if that's somebody's idea of success to them, then who am I to say something different?
mm-hmm.
And I let people just kind of like do their own thing. It's just I think it's a lot less stressful that way on everybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, when I had an org, we had requirements, and to be honest, I wish I didn't have requirements. But then again, nobody just wants to join an org to be a content creator either. They want to actually compete. But then I started streaming more, and then I had a stream that popped off really good. So now I average around 20 viewers a stream across TikTok and Twitch. So then I've really started to enjoy streaming more, and streaming is definitely where it's at for me. I started out streaming, then I started competing, then I started owning an org, and I was just like, it's not. I don't think it's what I need. I mean, in school it passed the time good for school because I had something else to work on, but now I have work, and then I have my house, powerlifting, and football. There's not really time.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's one thing I hate at times. Is sometimes I know that something is going to suffer because I've made myself too busy.
Yeah, mine is sleep. This is the first night in probably 3 weeks I got more than 6 hours of sleep. I usually average around 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, and because I'd work myself till 4 in the morning, wake up at like 9 and get back to it. It was
That's
brutal.
that's how I only sleep an average of 4 a night. I've always been that way though since Iraq for the most part. So my sleep schedule's all kinds of jacked up.
Yeah, mine's fucked up, and if I had a woman here, everything would be 10 times better. I'd sleep 10 times better. Everything would get done faster and just be simpler. Once I have this gym done, a lot of my time will be fixed because I spend a lot of that time working on that gym. I've been working on it for about a month now, and it's almost done. The painting is the last process, so I'm excited to get this shit done.
That's I think that's awesome. You bought your own house, dude. Man, being the age I'm at now and looking back on how I could have done things different, like stuff like that, I would have definitely like changed how I do things financially. But growing up, nobody ever taught me how to do anything financial. I didn't even know about credit until I'd already screwed mine with freaking shit.
Yeah, luckily I didn't fuck my credit up, so I was trying to focus on that, and then I ended up getting this house, and it's honestly a pretty good house for a 19-year-old. 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 car detached garage. It's really nice. It has a basement too, so I'm pretty excited.
My whole life, if it wasn't for bad credit, I wouldn't even have credit. I destroyed mine young because I didn't know what it was or how to use it.
Yeah, my credit won't go up. Like my credit has averaged around 7 something, and it's just not gone up at all. I'm just like, how does it stay steady? I'm like, I don't understand. I pay off my bills right away. I never have any debt. It's always paid off right away. I don't know. I said my credit should be through the roof. I mean, I never miss a payment. Fuck.
Yeah, all the research I've been doing because I've been trying to fix mine and stuff. They want you to have where you're using and keeping like 30% of your like credit cards and stuff, like showing you to stay active and stuff. Like you don't ever want to be over 30%, but you don't ever want to have it 100% paid off every month either.
No, I have it 100% paid off every month.
It's so weird. Like I don't. That's the part I don't get. They're like, well, you need to hold a balance on your credit cards. Why the hell would I want to do that?
If I can pay it off, I'm gonna pay it off. You know.
It's like how's that supposed to make your credit better?
Exactly. I would think that it would make it worse because here's my payment. Oh, I don't have the rest of the money. Sorry. And then your credit's gonna go up. Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, damn. What do I do here? You know?
I was talking to somebody that's doing credit repair, and I told him, I was like, dude, I've held a balance for years on mine. Why isn't my credit going up?
Maybe you have to pay it like on mine. You have to pay like a minimum deposit. Maybe you just pay that minimum deposit and then just let that money just keep going up and up. I guess I don't fucking know.
It don't make no sense. I don't know. I still don't understand it completely, but
I think it's dumb as shit. Just give me my money. Damn, you see, I pay bills. Fuck. I pay bills. I pay taxes. Now give me my money. You know, give me a loan. Damn. Just open the register and give me the money. You know. Just relax. They were like, when I was getting my loan for my first house, I was like, how are you paid? No. How old are you? No. And how much credit you have? What's credit? Hell no. I'm just like, fuck you, dude. They're like, why do you think you're going to get a house? Because I got fucking money, you know? I just need some more.
yeah.
I said, I don't have it at this time. I said, I will in this amount of time. Nah, go fuck yourself. Okay, I gladly will. So I got a credit card, so then I just buy all my groceries with it, or anything I use for like the house or groceries or expenses I use on the credit card, and I just pay it off at the end of the month. And write a check, here you go. I don't understand, man. Credit can go fuck itself. Whoever invented that, go to hell. I'm sorry, but die, please.
Because of all that, I've always paid cash for everything my entire life until, I don't know, 2 years ago, maybe. I got my first ever credit card. That was stupid. Gone for freaking 37 years of my life. Never had a credit card until, 2 years ago. And now, if you look on my credit report, my credit card limit versus what I owe are two totally different numbers. The one that should be smaller is not.
Let's see, my limit, because I applied for like one of the best credit cards, and they're like, yeah, fuck you, we're not accepting you. So you have to go to Discover, which is who I'm through, and they accept basically everybody because they have like a 14% interest rate if you don't pay, which is hell if you don't pay. But now the best credit card or whatever, they're like texting me and they're like, you should apply. You are pre-approved. Go fuck yourself. You know, I mean, I told you I was going to be able to get the money, but hell no, go fuck yourself. Damn. I mean, I can understand why Discover and like credit card companies want credit, because they don't earn money unless you're paying them interest. I've not paid a single dime of interest to my credit card company. So I can understand why my credit's not going up. But that's dumb as shit. That's what you have to do to get your credit to go up. I don't know.
It's I don't know. I think it's pretty dumb how this works.
Yeah. I mean, just look that I'm making money. I'm paying taxes. What else do you want from me, you know? Fuck. Yeah. You want my social security number? Here you go. Fuck.
I know that. The one thing I liked about being in Iraq was they did something stupid. Like, we didn't have to pay taxes, but they would take taxes out, and then they gave it back to you on the next check.
What?
Yes. That is military common sense for you right there.
Take taxes out and then give it back to you
on the next check.
Wouldn't they just take it out again on the next check?
Yeah, but you at least have the taxes from before, so it would balance that set out.
What?
That's how dumb it is. That was how dumb not paying taxes when you're deployed was.
That is crazy. I think taxes are dumb in the first place. Like, they say taxed money will not be taxed twice. But if you make your money, but then you inherit money, you got to pay inheritance tax. That money's being taxed twice, you dipshit.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? It almost makes me not want to pay that tax. Like, you can't tax money twice, but then you're going to tax it when somebody else gets the money, even though it's been taxed already.
Yeah, that's just like if I go buy something for the job, the company I got when I started. If I go buy something, I pay taxes on it, whatever. When I charge it out to customers, I put it on my bill. I'm supposed to be adding taxes to it. I mean, it's like I pay taxes on it already. I'm reselling it, but it's still got to add taxes. Just like when you get forget every company out there, everything that's on their shelf, they pay taxes on it, and now they're charging you taxes to sell it to you. And then if you resell, you got to pay taxes. Charge and pay taxes on it again. Fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I I don't understand, but that's America. Welcome to America, land of the free, land of the great. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we got it better than other countries, but like, damn, please help.
I've always had this great idea on how to fix our system, like altogether. You take every single politician, left, right, doesn't matter. Every single one of them that's in Congress, Senate, or the House of Representatives, the Senate, everybody's in Congress altogether. Everybody that's anything on any leadership position, and you take them out. You get every news crew in the entire country there, and you hang every damn one of them. Leave one alive, one, just one. So that way, they know exactly what the hell happened. Maybe they'll get their ass in line and show you what all they have on their computers and how to freaking access all this shit inside their freaking Congress.
That would be crazy. Like, this country was made for like anybody could become a politician. Like, if I wanted to become a politician, I could become one by the age of 35. Like, I could run for president. But there ain't no way. You're gonna have to have billions and millions of money just to even run because you got to fundraise and shit. They look at me and they're like, "Yeah, you're funny." But hell, George Washington and them motherfuckers, they were just average people. Abraham Lincoln, he was the most average person of all time.
Yeah, the like George Washington, all the founders and stuff, they ended up, they all were considered wealthy for the for that time period, or whatever. But they took their wealth and spent it to fight for independence. Like they lost everything they had just for just what they believed in.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays politicians are getting rich while they're in office, not going the other way. It's backwards.
I mean Trump. I mean like he's lost money, but like
He's the only politician in freaking how long?
exactly how many years? I mean, I've only been in politics since 16. To be honest, obviously I couldn't vote. This is gonna be the first year I'm gonna be able to vote, but still, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Have you played the new COD yet?
I've played it a little bit.
Any good? Overhyped?
It's the new moves and stuff they have on it. It's gonna be hard to learn, but I have a feeling what you'll see like this year with challenger scenes and competitive COD. People that they know how to hold angles and they know how to freaking shoot and everything like that. They don't play, but all this extra movement that it's got now, all the added stuff. I think guys that just are like super good at movement are gonna end up owning this COD.
Oh yeah. Like if you're good at doming and you're good at aim, if you don't have no movement, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a lot of rushing SMGs or sawed off ARs is what it's going to be.
It's gonna be definitely different.
Because when I ran in 2019, I had movement and I had a little bit of aim, so I ran a sawed off stock on an M4. I treat it like an SMG, and so I could do far range and close range.
It feels like Cold War, better movement. All it feels like.
I
The
mean, it
sound, the
looks
look,
like Cold
everything.
War.
And the sound, the look, every bit of it. It's like I loaded into Cold War when I got onto it.
Everything looks like old games anymore. MW2, MW3, same exact fucking game. And when I looked at all the shit for that, I'm like, it looks like Cold War. They haven't made a new update. Like, use different font for like the score when you kill somebody at plus 100. Use a different font. You've used the same font twice. It looks like the exact same font to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see that if Warzone, when I don't know whether Warzone's supposed to integrate. I don't probably closely enough, but whenever the new one comes out, I'm curious to see what they do with the new map because when they made Caldera, dude, they about killed Warzone.
Oh yeah, called. I don't know why it killed everybody so much. I mean, Soup loved it. I hated
I
that shit.
despised it with a passion. That's when I stopped playing it so much. I played so little on Caldera. It just it was shit.
I get it. You want to have an update. And you want to have new. Just change the weapons. You know, keep the map. Change the weapons.
The Like the new map they got for Warzone, I don't mind it. It's been fun.
I haven't played it. Like I said, I haven't
It's not
played
bad.
COD in probably months. I played like
It's not
one
bad
time
the
when
new
I
map.
first moved over here, and that was about it. But I don't know. Do not know. The new COD is just. I thought about buying it. I might wait till it's on sale. To be honest with you.
Yeah, see, the one thing that I do want to do is I want to find a way to get people that compete in the esports World Cups. I don't even give a shit what games. That's what I want to have players competing in. That is where there is big, stupid money involved.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's like $60 million they had this last year, spread out across 8 weeks and 22 games. sixty
Jesus.
million dollars, dude. Like when we were done with Challengers Champs, like we didn't even know like when it was first about to happen, but it ended up being with the top four from Challengers, the final four. They went with the 12 CDL teams, and they had 16 teams that competed in the Esports World Cup over in Saudi Arabia. I
Jesus.
think if you came in dead last over there, I think they still walked away with like 24,000, something like that.
That's crazy.
It's like stupid money, stupid money.
So that's your future plan for Chaos, or is there any
One of
other
them,
future plans that you got coming on?
honestly, my biggest one is to keep having Chaos integrated with the U18. I mean, it's I want to build U18 up, and Chaos is a way to help do that because I can roster players, still compete in it, and bringing on somebody that's going to be a coach and manager for my U18 guys. I've always done it myself, but I finally found somebody that I trust and I know actually gives a crap about the kids. He worked for a school, like he's been a coach, he's a content creator, he's also a caster, and probably my favorite one we've ever had. And so he's going to help manage the teams also.
I always like Graph. Graph's always been my favorite.
Graph is good. Graph is good. You haven't seen, but Graph's been around for a while. You got to see Shake.
Oh really?
He's yeah, Shake, dude. His energy and the way he deals it, like you get like the guys like on these matches and stuff, like the underdog or whatever, starts like popping off and like getting like kill streak, all kinds of stuff. Dude, like he is so hyped for those guys. Like it's badass to watch him, and he's so damn knowledgeable about everything.
The
It,
the the casters I missed. Me and Soup. I miss that shit. Me and Soup. That casting, we would just cuss at everybody and just be like, "This guy's absolute dog shit." And people actually came and thought it was great, but we stopped doing that. I miss it. I honestly thought about bringing it back, but like,
Shoot, y'all should.
I don't know shit about COD anymore. That's the thing.
Oh, y'all didn't really know a lot about COD back then either. Y'all still did.
That was the best part. We didn't know shit, and we were just like, he's in that corner. Fuck. This guy's 0-6. We've never seen a guy go 0-6 on Search and Destroy. We've never seen a guy get 0 kills on Search and Destroy besides one person.
I almost did it today. Almost got one kill.
we we would be like rooting for him. We'd always watch him. His name started with an A. He played for a team that was purple, and I think it was maybe Purple Haze or something like that, or Team Haze. I don't know, but I was like, we would be watching him. All of a sudden, like every game, he'd be close to getting 0 kills. And one game he finally did, and me and Soup couldn't believe it. We were just flipping out of our chairs, dying, laughing. Oh, I miss that shit. We want to bring it back. And hell, we'd even play like Warzone lobbies, and we'd do post game interviews after we died, or we'd just do cast for people that were still playing and who we died to, and we'd just be pissed off every time they'd get a kill. That was the good stuff.
Y'all should definitely do that again.
We might. That honestly wouldn't be that bad of an idea to bring back, to be honest. That would be pretty fun. I might have to contact him about that.
See, if you don't want to deal with all the stress of a freaking sport, just come help out with chaos. Come have fun. Do what you want. Like like I said, there's no requirements for our work whatsoever. That's the one thing that I know there's a lot of people. It seems like they can never get on with with an org to back them up and show them, show them that they have the potential to do something because they're never given a chance. Oh, you don't have enough followers, or you don't have enough on this platform, you don't have enough on that platform, or whatever. It's I don't want that for people. And also, like everybody I've bring on, the one thing I give them is I got a graphics guy that's been on my paid staff for hell over a year now. He's the only one that's been on paid staff like from the beginning. I can get custom logos for anybody for whoever joins up. Like your own custom, you make it. You work with him one on one. I have no say so in it. And it has nothing to do with chaos. I give all my content creators their own for them to build their own platform off of their own brand. But they can work with him and make their own logo, and then I get them overlays, banners, whatever the hell they want from him.
Hmm.
So he's the one that's done all my stuff with it when it comes to that kind of stuff. Almost every graphic you see at Chaos since we started like February, year, well, this February 2 years. So yeah, it's that February started. I hired this guy on by April or May, and yeah, it's been great ever since. Because I didn't like the first logo that they had for Chaos. It just something right. I just wasn't me. It didn't feel right. So I finally got somebody to change it. And then I sent all this stuff to this guy, dude, and he's lives in Poland, so he's
Hmm.
like 8 hours ahead of me. But if I need something like late at night, it'd be like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, shit, I need something 6 o'clock in the morning. Where he's gonna be up in 2 hours, so we're good.
Yeah. What's been the hardest thing for you as a org owner, or like any like
Loyalty,
complications?
loyalty.
Loyalty?
People don't understand loyalty.
Hell no.
It, it's I'm I'm a, I stick to my word majority of the time. If I can't, I at least try to tell people up front. Like I have no problem telling people when I can't. But I had a Miami, the Miami CDL event this last year. So I had one team that had been sticking with me. They basically all I did was cover the team pass, and they had their own way. They had their own way of getting the places to stay, and were chaos. Well, I, they had trouble getting a team pass this tournament, and I had another team that wanted me to take them on anyways. That I had been trying to take on, and I got them for that land. So now I have two teams going to go defeat Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them was pretty much fully funded, and then trying to get this team pass, I had to take on another team
Oh shit.
because they had an extra team pass, but they wanted funding. So it's the most expensive fucking team pass I've ever freaking got because I didn't pretty much fully funding them going. And out of three teams I had over there, including one that had been faithful and loyal to me, two of those teams ended up in the top 16. Um, I believe one of them was just about to make T8. One of them knocked off a rival of mine. It was freaking great. Like, I absolutely loved it. But when it was all said and done, out of all 12 guys that competed, not I had one retweet by one guy before it all started. Not one friggin' social media post, not one share, not one anything, not a single word on social media. And that's the agreement I make with VS. If you win, great. I get 20% if you win. But if not, because fully funded, damn right, I'm taking 20%.
Oh yeah.
But if they don't, I tell them I'm taking the risk. All I ask is I want you to broadcast this stuff everywhere. That's what I'm using it for. This is my paid advertisement. Because you've got to have advertisement in any industry, any job, anything you ever do. Everybody has to have advertisement. Word of mouth stuff only goes so far.
That is
So
true.
I consider that my advertisement part of it. Nothing from any of them, dude. I dropped every single one of them after that, including one of my most loyal guys I'd had. I dropped everybody. It just
It can
not
be
one
heartbreaking.
single. Oh, dude, I almost walked away from all of it at that point. I was so pissed.
And like,
I actually, I actually still owed one of them money for their flights,
mm-hmm.
and I paid one of them like right as it was happening. Then the other one, or I thought he was splitting it with the guys that were still owed or whatever. It was only a few $100. I still owed I think 500. I told him basically, sorry, get fucked. I'm not paying it. Like y'all screwed me by not posting a single thing throughout that whole thing, not acknowledging a single post I made, not a single retweet, nothing. And yeah, that
Uh,
was where I was ready to walk away.
And the thing is, a lot of people, like with that, like they'll just jump ship all the time. They don't like stick with the team. Like I had a couple people that actually stuck with me through Frosted, and I are grateful. But like no, but people would want to come, win, leave. That's all they cared about. They didn't want to stick with the team. They just want to run with buddies. They didn't want to rep a team. They'd have like 16 jerseys. They've ran with 16 different teams. It's just like, come on, stick with the team and win. That's all you have to do.
I mean, like with challengers and with like competitive God, like nobody really sticks together even through challengers most of the time. You got that's why they have what they call roster mania all the time. But I get the bouncing around and stuff, but I mean it's the best of the best teams are the ones that compete the most. They'll have a main core group, but then like two of them might leave and two others fill that spot, and then one will leave and one fill that spot. Like they still, there's a lot of them that still end up competing together a lot, and they a lot of them found their way back to each other at the very end. That's why like the guy I had Lucho. Lucho was one I wanted from the beginning. There was just like when he played, I liked watching him play. He was from Argentina and he was here going to college. He competed in college COD also. Dude, he was watching him play, man. He was just different. Like carried himself differently. He talked shit during the game like everybody in the entire COD scene does. But when he stepped up off that computer, like it was, he still held himself to a different standard. Like he had morals and respect, and it was just really refreshing to see. It's one of the reasons I watched him so much. I wanted him to come play for me, and he did. He played a couple lands for me, and like actually, he was one of the ones that won a land for me. They took second and one for me. I mean, he's the first one to ever get the team he was on was the first one to ever get Chaos jerseys. And dude, they did freaking awesome. I mean, it was fun watching him play, but he's one of the ones that ended up playing for me in champs at the very end. Like he went back to Argentina, and he was on one of the two teams that qualified out of South America for the Latin teams, and I ended up taking both Latin teams. I had one of them already, but the other one, their org didn't do what they said they were going to do. All those guys fly to the U.S. like a few days early, and they do what's called boot camp. And that boot camp is so they can play on lower ping, they can play in local lobbies, they can play against the teams that are there. They scrim. You know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the U.S. they travel the day before over to the champs and stuff. They travel multiple days before so they can scrim everybody on U.S. servers. That org didn't pay for the stuff like they were supposed to. Like, I was going to foot the bill for it. I was told them, I said, I'll give you everything they were going to give you. Exactly what they told you. I said, just swap over to Chaos. So that's how I ended up with both teams.
Hmm. There you go.
It was fun. It was a blast, dude. Those guys they cracked me up when they were here, though, dude. It just those guys. Those were loyal. Dude, the Latin American guys that came up here and played and everything, they were truly loyal. Like
Hmm.
they're they were just different. It's not like the damn cod kids you see running around here.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's nice. It was refreshing. Like Wolfie was with me up there during champs. That was a blast. Like we'd go in, like we only had one coach's pass, so I'd like take my pass off. I'd give it to him, let him go for a little while, whatever, and then I'd come in. Like we found a way at one point. I still don't even know how we did it, but we both ended up in there for a while. We were both in there screwed around. But, yeah, you get one. Each team gets one pass and one coach's pass. And I just took the coach's pass because the coach couldn't travel from South America up here, so it let me have full access to the place, so I didn't mind.
I can understand that. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. It was great to have you on, Scrappy.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate everybody coming here. I do like to do one thing as an org owner. Do you have any advice to any other org owners that's starting a team or anything? Any other advice to them?
Absolutely. The biggest advice I would give to them is stop thinking that local events, local lands, local tournaments, online tournaments, stop thinking that that's going to be your source of revenue. If you are competing and try to make that a source of revenue, you will fail. You will never make it out, and there's not a chance you'll ever survive. Make that as your make that as your advertising. Find teams that are going to win. If you're going to invest the money into it, go for the best there is. Put the teams in it. Get your name out there. But stop thinking your winnings is how you're going to survive because you'll never make it. You will fail and you will flop.
I was one of them. I never invested into Frosted. I didn't spend a single dime.
I saw a guy that like an organization that did that a lot, and when they folded after about 3 years, he I tried to give him a place to go, offered him a home at Chaos just so he could stay with esports because he loved it or whatever, and he told me no and disappeared, and then he'd come back a couple months later trying to like take over and wanted to buy Chaos, and I just kind of laughed.
Yeah, I don't want back in esports. I said I wanted to. First, I said I wasn't going to own unless or like do anything unless it was a paid position. To be honest, I think I'm done. I think it's. I think I'm hanging up the hat. Even though I'm wearing my Frosted hat now, I think it's. I'm hanging up the hat and everything for that. But
I don't
up
like it one bit.
over on my wall, I'm gonna get all my Frosted Vipers jerseys framed. I'm gonna get a big BlueStar Gaming flag over there for the background. I'm gonna have my jerseys hanging up, so
Oh yeah,
it'll be pretty nice once I have everything done. But um, I think I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna go back to it. I don't even watch it anymore. I barely even play anymore. So
yeah. I don't play near like I used to. I get on, play a few games, whatever, hop off, go do something else.
I just don't get the enjoyment. Stream with everybody watching me. I play Roblox. Hold on, Jeff. We are doing a podcast. There we go. I'll just move him out. So
Uh,
he's one of my mods in my Twitch chat.
I got you. I got you.
I
Yeah.
usually for my office it's like my mod only channel. So like I'll have like at 9 o'clock I go live. So there'll be like 10 or 20 people in VC1. I'll go to my office first and I'll have me, Jeff, and Serenity. Jeff's my Twitch mod. Serenity's my TikTok mod. So then we're all, I consider this just where my mods talk. And then when I finally go to VC1, I talk to everybody else.
Oh hell yeah.
So last night was pretty chaotic. There was like 15 to 20 people in VC1. I'm like, I can't hear anybody. I got to go to my office. So all the mods came and we just talked in here for a little bit.
And me, you, Wolfie, and Soup all need to freaking go play COD together, even like a war zone.
Oh, yeah. That would be nice. It really would be. Just on
That'd be
stream, it would
nice.
be sick.
Oh yeah, I'd be down.
I'll have to get my shit back up and going.
Like you ain't gotta have be like out six and do war zones if you got you still have the other one plus war zone free. So
Yep, that's true.
definitely play.
That's true. Well, I appreciate having you on. Is there any socials you'd like to plug so everybody could find you or Chaos anywhere?
Twitter official org chaos. It's that's all it is. Just an official org chaos. Twitter and then our U-18 Cod League. That's the two. That's the main two that I worry about.
There you go. And you can find me, Real BlueStar Gaming, on everything besides Twitter because apparently Real BlueStar Gaming is too long of a username. So it's Real BlueStar with 2 underscores. So you can find me there at Real BlueStar Gaming on any other socials. So I appreciate having you on, Scrappy.
Appreciate it,
I'll
man.
see you
Thank
guys in the next one. See you guys.
Later.